I thank the gentlelady from Florida and for our witnesses appearing today. I've been in contact with people in Ukraine by Zoom call. I've had 3 of these, and we're having this discussion about resilience here. And last September, there was an article came out about how Europe's energy policies and our policies was giving Putin the upper hand. That was in October of last year. And I just want to point out to my colleagues on this committee, you're having this discussion about the dangers we face from your inflated view of climate disasters. Inflated, absolutely inflated. And you're good on inflation, really good on inflation. But there are more people killed in 2 weeks in Ukraine because of these, I won't use profanity, these policies than died in the United States from any natural disaster from 2010 to 2020. I just wonder what your ideas we should have been presenting to Ukraine in terms of resilience. You talk about structural damage in the United States, building losses, other infrastructure losses because of natural disasters, and you literally are watching in live television cities being leveled in Ukraine because of the asinine, short-sighted, ineffective energy policies of this country, and particularly this administration and this Congress. And I just wonder what we should be saying to the people of Ukraine, Mr. Jewell.
Well, look, I think it's incredibly important, and what we're seeing in Ukraine. It's incredibly important now to not do an about face on our current energy mix. I think oil and gas is going to be a part of our energy mix now and for years to come. I mean, we're only seeing the demand for energy go up over the next 25, 30, 40 years. So we should be showing the world what needs to be done to invest in an all of the above strategy and show the world what a robust energy economy looks like by investing in things like nuclear and renewables and continuing with what we know how to do. The people in Southeast Louisiana are experts at taking oil and gas out of the ground and doing it safely and cleanly with the best standards in the world. So we need to make sure that our energy policies don't let other countries who don't do things to that high standard and who are not allies of the United States pick up that slack.
There are now over 2 million refugees from Ukraine flooding the borders of Poland to escape this disaster inflicted upon them by, and I mean, it's a number of things. I'm not so naive to think that Putin might not have tried this, but he certainly wouldn't have the resources that he has today to carry out this invasion against Ukraine. I point out that there are more people died in 2 weeks in Ukraine than died in the entire world from natural disasters in 2020. And you pick any random person in the world in the 1920s, and there was a 0.01% chance of dying due to an extreme weather or climate event. Today, 2020, that's 0.00025% chance of dying to as a result of an extreme weather event. Yet we're so wrapped around the axle about this that it's blinded us to history. It's blinded us to what's actually happening in the world, and we're responsible for it. I want to ask. I mean, one of my colleagues mentioned the predictions for these disasters. I'll just read one prediction to you, that the greenhouse effect will desolate the heartlands of North America and Eurasia with a horrific drought causing crop failures and food riots. The Platte River in Nebraska would dry up, while a continent-wide black blizzard of prairie topsoil will stop traffic on interstate, strip paint from houses, and shut down computers. Dr. Augustine, do you agree that that's going to happen?
You're asking me a very hard question. That is, I have no problem saying I'm not really sure. But I would say on your fatality statistics, we have come a long way, in a good way, on reducing fatalities to extreme weather. And that is a good thing. I think that it says a lot about how far we've come, that we are now measuring our losses in terms of assets and economic losses.
I've enjoyed your testimony because I think you're a serious person. And I commend you for it. And I just say that that was a prediction by Dr. Michael Oppenheimer in 1990. He predicted it would happen by 1995. And Madam Chairman, I would like to introduce into the record a list of 107 catastrophic predictions that haven't come true.